Hello and welcome everyone to today's highlight reel from Jeopardy! I'm your host, and we're about to dive into the full episode that aired on November 12th, 2025. What a game it was! We had three brilliant contestants ready to battle it out for intellectual supremacy. Let's meet them. In the first position, we have Sarah, a high school history teacher from Chicago with a passion for ancient civilizations. In the middle, there's David, a software engineer from Austin, Texas, who's a whiz with numbers and science. And on the far end, our returning champion, Maria, a librarian from Philadelphia who came into today's game with a one-day total of $22,000. The energy in the studio was electric as the contestants took their places. The board was loaded with intriguing categories, and you could just feel the anticipation. Let's jump right into the Jeopardy round. The categories were world capitals, classic literature, kitchen gadgets, biology, pop music of the 2010s, and a presidential first. Sarah got off to a quick start, finding her rhythm in world capitals. He had a solid $2,000 at this point. She correctly identified James Buchanan as the first and only bachelor president, and then moved on to the $1,000 clue in the same category about the first president to appear on television. The dollar values were doubled, and the pressure was on. Maria, showing her champion's poise, immediately went for the higher value clues. She found the first daily double of the round underworld geography for $1,600. She had $7,600 and decided to wager a significant $4,000. The clue: the Strait of Magellan separates mainland South America from this archipelago, which is divided between Argentina and Chile. Maria didn't hesitate. What is Tierra del Fuego? Correct. It's a massive get for her, pushing her score to $11,600 and giving her a commanding lead. But the game was far from over. David, our engineer from Austin, fought back hard in the 19th century inventions category, correctly identifying the inventors of the telephone and the phonograph. He was determined to close the gap. Meanwhile, Sarah found her groove in Shakespearean insults, correctly attributing quotes from King Lear and Hamlet, which earned her some much-needed cash and a few laughs from the audience. She then made a bold move, jumping to the bottom of the All About Al category and uncovering the second daily double. She had $8,400 at this point, trailing Maria. Sarah decided to wager $4,000. The clue was, this German-born physicist developed the theory of relativity. A classic clue, but the pressure can make you second guess. Sarah took a deep breath and said, "Who is Albert Einstein?" Correct. Her score jumped to $12,400, putting her just ahead of Maria. What a comeback. The final few clues of the round were a frantic back and forth. David grabbed a crucial $2,000 clue about movie composer John Williams, while Maria answered correctly on a tough clue about the word narcissism in the mythology category. Sarah held a slim lead with $15,600. Maria was in second place with $14,800. And David was still very much in contention in third place with $12,400. It all came down to Final Jeopardy. Any of our three contestants could walk away as the champion. The tension in the studio was at an all-time high as we went to the final break. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Final Jeopardy. The category for today's final clue was American landmarks. This is a broad topic, and you could see the contestants steeling themselves for a difficult question. Sarah, Maria, and David all looked incredibly focused as they prepared to write down their wagers. Here is the clue, dedicated in 1886. Its observation deck was the highest accessible point in New York City until 1913. The famous think music began to play as our contestants pondered the answer and made their wagers. This one requires not just knowing the landmark, but also its specific history. The 30 seconds felt like an eternity. Let's see the results. Starting with David. We start with David in third place with $12,400. He revealed his response. What is the Statue of Liberty? That is correct. The crown of the Statue of Liberty was indeed the highest viewpoint in the city for many years. Now, let's see his wager. He wagered it all, $12,400, doubling his score to $24,800. A massive score. Now over to our second place contestant, Maria. She had $14,800. Her response was also, what is the Statue of Liberty? Also correct. The big question is, what did she wager? She wagered $14,000, bringing her total to a huge $28,800. She just took the lead from David. What a game this is turning out to be. It all comes down to our leader, Sarah. Sarah entered Final Jeopardy in the lead with $15,600. Can she hold on to win? Her response? What is the Statue of Liberty? She got it right. All three contestants correctly answered a tough Final Jeopardy clue. All comes down to her wager. To win, she needed to wager at least $13,201. She revealed her wager, and she bet $15,000. It brings her final score to $30,600. What an incredible finish. Sarah, the history teacher from Chicago, is our new Jeopardy champion with a one-day total of $30,600. An amazing performance from all three of our contestants. Maria and David played brilliantly, but Sarah's knowledge and strategic wagering in the final moments secured her the victory. What a truly unforgettable episode. From David's true daily double to Sarah's dramatic comeback and the 3-4-3 in Final Jeopardy, this game had it all. Congratulations again to our new champion, Sarah. We can't wait to see her defend her title tomorrow. And a huge round of applause for Maria and David, who made this an incredibly competitive and entertaining game. Make sure you join us next time for more answers and questions right here. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action. Till next time, take care.